Hey everyone, it's Haley, and today I am doing my Christmas book haul. So I have acquired a ridiculous amount of books over the past month with Christmas and just buying books for myself for the first time in forever. I just have gotten like, I think it's around 30 books now probably. It's definitely more than 30 now. So what I decided to do was kind of split up the hauls. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the books that I have bought for myself. They're going to be included in a January book haul, but all of the books that I have received are going to be in this haul, which is my December / Christmas book haul, all the books that I got for Christmas and all that good stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of books to talk about, so let's just get into it. So the first book I wanted to talk about, I guess you could really say it isn't a gift, but I was sent the subscription box for free, so I'm counting it here, and that is Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Elliott. This book sounds super cool. It's a historical fiction that takes place during the Renaissance, which is something that I've never read before, so I'm super excited to read it, and it has to do a lot with Da Vinci, like he's actually a character in the book, which sounds super cool. And this was in the Owl Crate box for December, so I'm super intrigued by this, and I think it will be awesome. Now I'm kind of going person by person. So first, from my friend Victoria, I got a gift card to Chapters, which will be in what I bought with that will be included in my next book haul, but I got the Frozen coloring book, which is so awesome. Like, I love Frozen. It's just one of those things that I just adore, and this is just a coloring book with all of the characters from Frozen, all of these like snowflakey images and prettiness. So I'm super excited to crack this open and start coloring in it. I love coloring. It's the huge fad this past year, and I'm definitely on that bandwagon. Then from my sister, I got another coloring book, and that is the Harry Potter coloring book, which just came out this past year. So many new Harry Potter releases this past year, but this one is super cool. I've actually already kind of started it. Yeah, so this one has a bunch of really pretty images from Harry Potter. Yeah, so I did actually kind of start it. It doesn't look that good. I'm not like super great at coloring. I just really enjoy doing it. But yeah, it has super cool stuff. It all is so accurate to like the movie and everything, and I'm definitely super excited to color more in this. It is just awesome and just epic, and yes. Then this isn't really a book, but I'm including it in here anyways. My sister also got me this cat magazine because I love cats, and I think this is just the greatest thing. Look at that cat. Look at it. Oh my god. It kills me. Yes. So now the rest of the books are from my parents. So first I got Written in the Stars by Aisha Saeed. I believe this is kind of like The Wrath and the Dawn a little bit, in the fact that it's kind of a retelling of the same story. I honestly don't entirely remember, but this book has such a pretty cover, and it really intrigued me when I heard about the synopsis, and I haven't heard too much about this book on BookTube, so I'm really looking forward to reading it and then reviewing it, and maybe it will be a hidden gem. On that same note, I also received 1,000 Nights by E.K. Johnston. This one is also a kind of Arabian Nights, or I think it's 1,000 Nights, something like that, retelling kind of thing, and this one is so pretty. Like, this book is just so gorgeous, and it has, even under the cover, like, look at how the actual book looks. It is so gorgeous, and the UK edition of this one is really pretty as well, so I was kind of torn between that one and this one, but I'm really glad that I got this one because of how pretty the actual hardcover is. But this one sounds really cool. I have seen a little bit of it on BookTube, but once again, not a ton, so I'm really excited to dive into it. Then I also got Standoff by Andrew Smith. This is the second book in the Winger duology. My dad actually read the first book of the Winger duology, so I think he's going to read this one after I do. If you don't know what it's about a boy who he's supposed to be in like grade 9, but instead he's a sophomore, and he kind of gets teased for it, and it's just a really cool story. It has a lot to do with kind of growing up. It's definitely a coming of age story, but it really packs a huge punch that you're not expecting. It's really funny, but then the story takes a complete turn that you're not expecting. So I'm super excited to read this and really intrigued to see what happens after the ending of Winger, because Winger had a really impactful ending. So I'm really interested in this one. Next, I got Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is obviously the final book of the Lunar Chronicles. I actually don't have Cress yet, which is the third third book, so I have to pick that one up before I can actually read this one. I'm just waiting for the price to go down a bit because right now books, like, all the prices are jacked up online, so, and they don't have it in stock at my bookstore, which is now 30% off of book hardcovers, so I just have to wait to get Cress. But once I do, then I'm sure I will finish the series really quickly. I've only read Cinder and Scarlet right now, and I really enjoyed them. I didn't, like, absolutely love them, but I did really enjoy them. But yeah, I'm super excited to have Winter. I've heard that Cress is a lot of people's favorites. I've heard Winter is really good as well, so I'm really excited to see what the rest of the series holds and, like, what direction it's gonna go in, because I've heard such good things about Cress. So yeah, I'm super intrigued by this. Then I got P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. This was actually, I was trying to help my mom pick out a book for my sister, and I suggested this one, but it turns out she had already read it, so then I ended up getting it and just paying my sister back. So I guess it's not really a gift, but I'm just counting it in here anyways. I'm super excited to read this book. I was reading the synopsis for it, and I remembered all the stuff that happened in the first book, and I remembered how much I really enjoyed the first book. This is the second book of the To All the Boys I've Loved Before duology by Jenny Han, by the way. I should explain these things before I go off on my tangent, but I'm really excited to read this one. I really love Laura Jean and Peter and just all the characters in this book and the sister dynamic and how it explores a lot about family as well as it delves into the romance too. So I'm definitely excited to read this one. Then I also got Ice Like Fire by Sara Raasch. I do have an arc of this book, but I really wanted the hardcover because I love this series so much. So my mom got it for me, which I was really excited about. She actually got me Snow Like Ashes last year for Christmas, and I loved it. So I think it's just going to be a tradition as long as this trilogy is out, so next year will be the last year, that I get the hardcovers of these books because they are fabulous and you need to read them. And yes, I'm very excited to have a finished copy. Next is The Queen of the Tearling by Erica Johansson. I have heard such fantastic things about this series, and it does really intrigue me. I believe it's kind of like a young adult / adult fantasy. No one's really sure what age group it goes in, but I've just heard that it's absolutely incredible and it seems really cool. The cover of these books are amazing, and the spine, like everything about these books, and it's like a soft feeling cover, so it just feels really nice. So yeah, I'm really excited to have this book. Next is a book that I was probably the most excited to receive, and that is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I have heard nothing but fantastic things about this book, and I really enjoyed the Grisha trilogy by Leigh Bardugo, so I am super excited for this one. I know it deals with these 6 people who are all kind of aloof, but they go on this mission together, if I'm correct. But look at how pretty this book is, and it's just so cool, and I've just heard all of the fantastic things about it, so I cannot wait to get into this in the new year. And the final book that I got is LAIR of Dreams by Libba Bray. This book is huge, just like the Diviners. It's the second books in the Diviners trilogy, series, duology. I don't really know what it is. I think I'm actually going to listen to this one on audiobook because I have heard such fantastic things about the audiobook. So I took it out from the library, and I'm sure I will be picking this up very soon. But yeah, this book I'm sure it's going to be fabulous because I really love the Diviners, so I'm really excited to get into this one. So that is all for today's book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. January is probably going to be a huge book haul as well, but it's just, I've gotten a lot of books recently. February will definitely not have a book haul because I need to save my money. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and don't forget to follow me on social media. All that stuff is linked down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!